Hey, what is up, guys? Solanum-Heart Tristan here, and I'm going to be telling you kind of a random story of something that happened to me on Tuesday. Now, as you'll see the title, it's kind of a weird title, but I hope you guys still enjoy the story. It is quite funny and scary for me. So, it was Tuesday, and it was Tuesday morning, and I have conditioning class. And if you guys don't know what conditioning class is, it's a just full workout regimen class. And, you know, from a guy who doesn't exercise, you know, this is pretty intense. So, and for people who do exercise, it's pretty intense too. So, I've been in that class for about a month, so, you know, I've kind of gotten the basics down, and I can actually do the exercises, and I'll be like, you know what I mean? So, that was my sex moan, by the way. Anyway, I'm gonna get right into it. So, this morning was different than any other morning. Now, I didn't really have enough breakfast, and now the reason it kind of was bad is, so what happened was I got to school, and I've been waking up later because my brother takes me to school, and so we have to go by a certain time, and so, you know, I've been sleeping in lately, you know, until like 6:30 and stuff, so I don't have enough time to, you know, eat breakfast in the morning. But because so I just decided to eat breakfast at school, which isn't the best food, but it's more convenient for me. So I got there, and instead of having like the ham and cheese sandwiches that they serve, I decided to have a yogurt parfait. Now, it's a pretty decently sized yogurt parfait. It's probably in a 20-ounce cup or so, or 16-ounce, yeah, 20-ounce cup. And it's a pretty decent sized parfait. Now, I only had time, due to time constraints before school started, to eat half of it. And now half of a little yogurt parfait, well, a pretty decent sized yogurt parfait, is still not a lot, alright? It's just not a lot of food, it's not a lot of energy, it's not a lot of, you know, calories or anything. And you know, I was feeling fine. I was like, alright, let's go to conditioning, because, you know, I've done this before. I've eaten, you know, like breakfast at school and then gone to conditioning, but today I decided, you know, let's do the parfait, you know, why not, you know, because they're pretty good tasting, actually. And so we go into conditioning, and we're doing our workouts, and it was extremely exhausting for me. I was just absolutely being destroyed by these workouts, which we had done before. And I was, you know, just being wrecked, and I had to sit down, like, and I, like, couldn't do anything, you know, and so everything was feeling fine. I was trying to drink more and more water, you know, like make myself feel better and everything. And so we were walking back to class, and when we almost got there, my vision started to kind of like get like black and spots and stuff, and I would, you know, see like black spots, and it almost completely went black, and I was like, okay, because this has happened a few times before, and it was because of this, but I hadn't really paid much attention to it because it was very minor. Now, today was different though. When we got in there, we had to wait for him to open the locker room so we could go in there and change and go back to our classes. Now, I was waiting by there, and I was, like, panting. My vision was kind of going out again, and my friend's like, dude, you don't look, you're looking kind of green, and I'm like, that's one of my colors on GhostSickness. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm not feeling so well. So we finally get into his office, and my vision's almost completely going black this time. Like, it's just, like, if you guys know what I mean by that, is like if you stand up too fast sometimes, like your vision will kind of go black and you'll feel like lightheaded and stuff. That's what I was feeling, and my stomach kind of hurt. I was feeling nauseous a little bit, and I went into his office and just dove on the couch pretty much. I didn't pass out, but I just dove on his couch, and I just kind of laid there, and I was like, I'm not feeling well, teacher. And he's like, okay, well, do you feel lightheaded? I'm like, yes. He's like, does your stomach hurt? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, you know, all this other stuff, and he's like, how much breakfast did you have? And I was like, oh god, half of a yogurt parfait. He's like, alright, well, you have low blood sugar. So I'm like, oh god. And it was really scary because like, my vision was going all bad, but as I was laying down, everything was fine. So then he had me lay down there for a little bit, about 5 minutes or so, and then I had to get up to go down to the sick bay because I was not feeling well. I could not see, you know, I could, like, I wasn't feeling well. I was feeling very sick, and I apparently looked very, very pale. So I got up, and I kind of got up decently fast. Like, I mean, it was faster than he said to get up. He said get up really slow, but it didn't really make a difference. I didn't, like, notice anything right away, but about 30 seconds later after standing, he was grabbing onto my arm so I wouldn't fall over and hit my head on these concrete floors, and he was like, okay, well, I'm going to have some people escort you down to the sick bay. And my vision started going black after, like, you know, spotty and black again after about 30 seconds. But this time was way more severe than the other times. I started, my vision went blurry. It had black spots. it changed colors. Like, literally, guys, if you look up, like, low blood sugar symptoms or whatever, God, it's bad. And so my vision went, I kind of saw in, like, a red and gray kind of colors, and like, people were, like, grainy, like in old films and stuff like that. And then I just could not see well overall. It was like blurry. I had to look like right at someone to really focus on them. So what they did is they had 2 guys escort me, kind of like they would carry someone out of like a place. Like, they had them grabbing each of your arms, and I would walk. And we're walking down there, and my eyes were like wide open. My face was completely white. Like, I kind of wanted to see what I looked like, but I looked like a legitimate ghost. Ghost sickness. Yeah, that's right. And so I was freaking out, and people were like walking, like I was being escorted by 2 people, and people were like, get out of the way, get out of the way, we gotta get this kid to the sick bay. I love how that rhymes. And so, like, people passing by were like, holy crap, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, and I just couldn't reply to them at all. I could barely talk. I could barely even walk. Like, sometimes I would like stutter step. And some people are like, dude, is he okay? And like, you're not looking so good. And like, people thought I was like a zombie or something, because, you know, I did not look good at all. And so as I was walking to this place, you know, it was like this hallucinogenic adventure. Now, I didn't see like flying unicorns or anything, but my vision was just different. It is so hard to explain. Like I said, grainy, kind of gray, like colors are different. Like, people are just kind of color blobs if I don't actually look at them. It was a very, very strange experience. And I ended up getting to the sick bay, and I laid down there, and they gave me a granola bar, which gets crumbs everywhere. And they gave me a cheese stick as well, and some ginger ale to help my stomach, and some water. So that really helped. And then it took me about 15 minutes or so to feel better, and then I finally got up and went to my second period class. Now, I really hope you guys did enjoy this story. So please remember, as the title says, eat your damn breakfast, alright? Especially if you're going to be exercising. Even if you don't exercise, eat your breakfast, because the breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And I took that for granted, so now I've been having protein shakes and all that other healthy stuff. I really hope you guys did enjoy the story, and please click that like button if you did. I hope you found it funny. Bye.